Hey everybody, it's Mr. Ingberson, and I'm here to go through the lab report with you for the Properties That Matter Engineering Lab. I'm going to split this up into 3 videos. In this one, I'm going to kind of review what we did in class and go over the first section of the lab report. In the second one, I'm going to show you how to make your graph and look at the data. And in the third video, I'm going to show you how to answer the rest of the questions using your graph. This is Tilly. She's going to be assisting me today in going through the lab report. Okay, I'm going to minimize us down to the corner. Okay, this is what your lab report looks like. The first thing I want to go over, for those of you, just in case you missed class or if you didn't finish yesterday's part, is what that looks like. Yeah. Okay. So on that lab report, what we did, we got 3 different materials. So people could choose from a paper towel, a piece of regular paper, a wax paper, or aluminum foil. And then they had to build a bridge, a boat, and a plane. And then they tested those to see kind of how well they did. Okay. When you built your bridge, your boat, and your plane, you put a picture of those here in the assignment. Okay. If you missed that, if you weren't here, then at home, I want you to choose materials, and they could be those materials, or they could be something different. It could be different kinds of paper, or but it could really be any materials you want at home. We did, like I said, wax paper. Ooh, stinky. Paper, tissue, or sorry, aluminum foil, and paper towel. But you could use something different. You don't have to choose those. And then you're going to take a picture of what you built right here. And then for our test, and it's on here, we made a little bridge, and we saw, with the bridge, we saw how many pennies it could hold. With the boat, we saw how many pennies it could hold while it was floating. And at the plane, we saw how far it went. Okay. If you're doing this at home, you can do that same test, or you might have to kind of alter it for what you have at home. Okay. You can do it however you need to. If you're like, oh, I had mine hold, marbles instead of pennies, or I saw how many little rocks. I mean, whatever you need to do to make a test is fine. Okay. And then you uploaded your data right here. And that was the data table that was right here. Okay. So just how many pennies it held for the boat and the bridge, and then how far your plane went. Okay. So that's what you should already have done, is that gray section that said part 1 Thursday. Okay. If you have any questions about that, send us a message and let us know. We're going to jump to part 2, which is Friday. This is what most of you are going to be working on right now. Okay. And in this video, I'm just going to go over the guiding questions. Okay. For each for each thing you built, you need to tell me the pros and the cons of that material. So what helped to be good at that, and what didn't help. So I might, for my bridge, say, oh, I made my, for my bridge, I made that out of a paper towel. So right here, I would write the material I used, paper towel. And then I say, what made that good? Okay, maybe, well, I could easily fold it into the shape that I wanted, and it could kind of hold the pennies in a nice cushiony fabric. Okay, and for the cons, maybe I'd say, well, it fell apart really easily, and it tears really easily. Okay, so what are 2 properties? Remember, properties means characteristics that made that a good choice. And what are 2 characteristics that did not make that a good choice? Okay, and that's for what you did. So basically, you're taking what you built and had pictures of up here, and you're just telling me what was good about that material, what was not good about that material. Okay, so those are the guiding questions. In the next video, we'll go over how to do the rest of the lab report, but that's where I'm going to stop for now. Okay, all right, say goodbye, Julie. See you guys later.